The South Korean entertainment giant, HYBE, knows exactly how to command global attention. For their latest release, they took 15 active idols from 3 highly successful groups, SSERAFIM, ILLIT, and KATSEYE, and mashed them all together into a single super collaboration. The resulting teaser dropped with a harsh, apocalyptic aesthetic. We saw burning cityscapes and lightning storms that felt incredibly aggressive for a mainstream pop crossover. The commercial strategy worked flawlessly. Almost immediately, the track, titled Iconic by Mistake, shot to the #1 spot on YouTube's worldwide trending chart. But while the metrics showed absolute global dominance, the actual humans listening to the track were violently divided. This intense polarization, where half the audience attacks the song and the other half fiercely defends it, forces us to look closer at the high-definition reality of modern K-pop stardom. A vocal segment of critics immediately labeled the song as unlistenable noise. Reviews pointed out that the production felt chaotic, abrasive, and completely overstuffed. By compressing 15 distinct voices into a single track, the unique identities of the individual artists were essentially erased, leaving behind a muddled wall of sound. Meanwhile, a massive counter-narrative emerged from the fan communities. They argued the harshness of the track wasn't a flaw, it was the entire point. To them, this aggressive tone is a direct, raw response to the severe cyberbullying and organized hate campaigns that these specific women have endured over the past year. So we are left with 2 drastically different interpretations. Is Iconic by Mistake a profound artistic response to online trauma, or is it a cynical corporate cash grab? Let's start with the cynical view. Independent music reviewers have heavily critiqued the track, calling the entire collaboration a hollow gimmick designed to generate clicks. They argue the song lacks true musical substance. The heavy distortion and constant explosive sound effects seem placed there intentionally to mask a noticeable lack of underlying melodic creativity. And the lyrical theme, the classic clapback at the haters, feels less like a genuine display of emotion and more like a tired, heavily workshopped corporate strategy. This perspective suggests HYBE is actively capitalizing on the real-world boardroom wars and public relations crises that have recently surrounded their labels. By forcing the idols to deliver these pre-packaged defensive slogans, the label effectively flattens 15 complex artists into walking, talking discount t-shirts to monetize recent public outrage. Under this specific lens, the song is nothing more than opportunistic machinery, carefully constructed to weaponize fan defense for maximum profit. But if we pivot and listen to the fans decoding the imagery, a completely different narrative emerges, one entirely focused on trauma expression. Fans point to specific teaser imagery, like the bizarre dental clinic scene. To them, the visual of a dental extraction represents the painful process of removing something deeply personal, because the internal pressure has become unbearable. The bold Y2K styling and heavy metallic grills serve as emotional armor, a glittering, jewel-encrusted facade masking a deep hurt from the harsh paparazzi lights. Even the chaotic audio production makes sense here. The abrasive noise and distorted vocals act as a sonic manifestation of sheer psychological exhaustion. We have to remember the real-world context. These 15 young women have spent months enduring relentless, microscopic public scrutiny and highly organized online hate trains. Through this empathetic lens, the collaboration serves as a vital, authentic catharsis for artists trying to survive under an unforgiving microscope. Here is the uncomfortable truth. In the modern pop ecosystem, Iconic by Mistake is inextricably both art and product at the exact same time. This infographic illustrates the mechanics of the attention economy. It shows a continuous, highly profitable loop where constant public scrutiny on a smartphone screen feeds directly into a corporate production line, which then outputs pure profit. When the track dropped, critics immediately streamed it to tear it apart, while fans furiously streamed it to defend the idols. As you can see, those red streams of hate and green streams of love both speed up the loop, feeding directly into the exact same profit node. Regardless of the emotional intent of a viewer, every single click registered as engagement. The central node of this system explodes outward into a massive #1 global chart position, handing the label the ultimate commercial victory. In the modern war between online cyberbullying and corporate pop machinery, the artists endure the trauma, the fans fight the battles, but the algorithm and the label always wins.